NHL and Sportsnet presents the Stanley Cup Playoffs.
In front of the rabid fans of the Garden, with this series escalating to a new level of tension with the Panthers and Bruins. Let's see what kind of fight both these teams bring tonight.
Play for the city, boys.
Let's go enjoy this. The team that has the most fun this period wins, boys. Let's go, Peter.
And the Panthers strike twice on that power play. Not good news for the Bruins. The hill to climb is going to be much higher and much tougher. Florida Panthers come up with a 6-2 win in Game 3 to take a 2-1 series lead.
Hello, Canada and hockey fans of the United States and Newfoundland.
This is Hockey Night in Canada on Sportsnet.
You want action? We've got action for you here tonight.
He's got a stick. He's in. Scores! Absolutely amazing.
Happy Mother's Day from Boston, where the Bruins look to even the series at a game apiece and avenge their captain. Brad Marchand listed as day-to-day with an upper body injury after taking a hit and then some from Sam Bennett in Game 3. So the Bruins, without their captain, you can expect another physical night in what's been a very combative series. It's Sunday night of the Stanley Cup Playoffs on Sportsnet, presented by Rogers. Hi, everyone. Sam Cosentino, Justin Bourne, Carolyn Cameron with you. Marchand actually missed the entirety of the third period last game. So what didn't we initially see in that hit that was more than a hit in the first period from Bennett?
Yeah, I mean, it's a greasy play. We didn't realize at the time. I thought it was hard contact. I think I said during the show that Bennett's just a hard physical guy, but he sneaks a greasy little right jab in here. Little hook. It looks like he's wrapping his arm around him, and he catches him out right on the button. And, you know, Marchand goes down hard, runs into the boards, and we've got this angle. Look at the right hand extend into the jaw of Marchand. Marchand goes down, and when he gets up, like we said in the room at the time, like, he's wobbly, he might have a concussion. Like, we were, you know, totally speculation at the time. We were shocked that he did play at the time. But what really stands out now, and having some time to sit on it, is you know the intent is there because he's done this before. The year before in playoffs, playing the Toronto Maple Leafs, him and Matthew Knies go behind the net. Knies goes down. We think he hits his head on the ice, and that's what gets him. Certainly that's part of it, what ends up with a concussion for Knies. But this right comes in hard. Wow. The exact same idea where it's two guys coming together. He swings. This the penalty on this play to Bennett was absolutely nothing. He got no penalty, so, you know, quick thought on that basically is teams love having guys like this because they can sneak in little extra shots at guys. He's obviously discreet enough to get away with it. And now we hear quotes from Boston saying they're going to chase this guy around, or at least implying at some point they want to. That's great if you're the Panthers.
It's a dirty play. And we saw Florida come out with some intent in that game. We saw Boston trying to go after Barkov, Florida just repelling it. They knew they had Bennett in there. The problem for Boston is if you start to worry about the sideshow that is trying to exact revenge on Sam Bennett, you'll be down 3-1 with this series going back to Florida for Game 5 and a chance to be eliminated. The idea would be, if you're that intent on exacting revenge, A, win the game, B, build up a big lead, and then if you're going to go after Bennett, that would be the time to do it. Not condoning it. However, that's the history of the way the game works at this time of year. But I think Boston's got to keep its eye on the prize here and worry about the other stuff later on.
Special teams has been a big problem for the Boston Bruins in this series. They allowed 4 power play goals last game, and they haven't scored a power play goal in 6. Danton Heinen, he is highlighted because he draws into the lineup because of Brad Marchand's absence. Witherspoon is also in for Forbert. Jeremy Swayman gets his 9th straight start despite allowing 9 goals over his last 2 games. John Bartlett, Gary Galley will have the call. The next voice you'll hear is Kyle Bukauskas.
The Bruins are without their emotional leader at a critical point in the series. Brad Marchand's absence can be, has been, and should be a galvanizing point for the rest of the group, according to Jim Montgomery. But the discourse around the Marchand-Sam Bennett hit continues. Bruins players saying today they have to be harder on the Panthers top guys in response here tonight. Pat Maroon, no goals in the playoffs. His 1 goal in warm-ups was to try to give Sergei Bobrovsky an earful in an effort to throw off his pregame routine. The Bruins setting the tone early. Temperatures continue to rise, maybe not to the height of the Kendrick Lamar and Drake feud, but tensions have gone to a different level with all the diss tracks back and forth between the 2 fan bases over the last 36 hours. We are at a point where the attrition can be seen on the players' faces. Charlie McAvoy's mom, Jennifer, said he looks even more handsome now. The altered appearances that maybe only a mother could love, but then again, through the lens of the playoffs, this is unconditional beauty. It's 6:37 in Boston, time for Game 4, and we're looking for a little euphoria.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're able, would you please rise and remove your caps for the singing of the national anthem. Accompanied by Bruins organist Ron Poster, please welcome Todd Angeli. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there as we welcome you to Boston for Game 3 between the Panthers and Bruins here at TD Garden, a place that has been very inviting to Florida over the past 2 playoff seasons, as the Panthers have won 4 straight playoff games in this building dating back to last year, and the Bruins look to fight back in even the series before heading south. Alexander Barkov is running hot with 10 points over his last 4 games and has 7 points in this series. That's more than the 6 points he had against the Bruins last year in 7 games. Danton Heinen returns to the lineup for the Bruins tonight, but without their captain, it will be all hands on deck as they need to find a way to get some goals, especially from David Pastrnak, who has yet to light the lamp in this series. A fired-up crowd here on a Sunday in Boston. And we have seen quite the entertainment between these two teams already in this series. Let's see what they give us on this Game 4. Barkov and Geekie for the opening draw. Geekie will win it. He got it back for back.